Balanced trading strategies are fun. So I'll say welcome to my trade recap for yesterday, Monday the 2nd. Oh, was it the 1st? Yes, Monday the 1st, we're in the 2nd. So normally what is the initial balance? The initial balance is the first hour of the New York open trading session. Usually this will start by 10 9:30 up to 10:30, right? So this is usually your initial balance. So we are looking for the breakout of this range. This was the initial balance, right? So something like this. This was the first hour as we have here. So when it comes to the initial balance trading strategy, there are different ways people take it. Some people will go on and just plot the line there and plot another line beneath it like that, and then they look for the breakout and take the trade. So some would take it on this because that's the first breakout, right? Yes, that would have been a winner, but 90% of the time, 1 to 1 or 1 to 2, any which way you want to take it, it would have worked out on this trade, right? But for me, there's something different I do. Instead of plotting it manually, I have my own tools to plot it, which is this simple tool. You can get it if you want. If not, it's okay to not get it and you still work with it. So with this, I had 2 trades from yesterday just using my own tool. So let me get that box out of the way. So as you can see, it plots the first hour, but not only that, it also plots the half, the lower third x3 and lower third x2, and it does the same thing for the eyes too. Yes, this is a concept I got from trader Dell, so I appreciate him for making this calculation. But then I combined it with my own personal indicator, which I'm showing you now. So now you can see we had the break here on this candle, but I didn't enter on that candle. So what I waited for was to see if I get a reaction on this line. You can see there's a line, and that line is the I2. So I'm always looking at reactions on these levels, and here I got one. It's called the MC. So this is just a simple MC which I got on the line. Note I only take trades that come up on this line. If it happens in a free space, I don't take it. It has to happen on any of this line, either the breakout lines to the downside or breakout line to the upside. If that's not clear, watch my last video. So now I took this, and usually I just target a 1 to 1.7, as you can see, and this trade took a little time, but it won. And you can see I had another one just touching the VWAP here and this line. So if you're taking that for another winning trade, you should have gotten something good on this. As you can see, it went that high. But if you want to make this a double confirmation, there's another indicator from a good YouTuber which I added to my own strategy, and if I turn that on, it changes the candle to this particular color. As you can see now the candle has changed. If I turn that off again, you can see that has disappeared from this candle, right? So why is my personal indicator good and why is it working for me? It's based on trend. As you can see, if you look at this box closely, you see it's kind of green and you have this white shaded area. So now it's telling me with this green box that I'm in an uptrend. As you can see with my VWAPs, it's telling me I'm in an uptrend, so that is a very high probability trade. And if we go back in time, you can see you also have red boxes, so it's telling you downtrend. But with this indicator, you don't have that. As you can see, you don't have that, so you don't know. If I turn off my own indicator, you don't know for sure if this is a downtrend, an uptrend, or that. But once you turn it up, it automatically tells you which one you are on. So that's first trade, this is the second trade, and this is the third trade. And with this, let me tell you why I took this and why I used the Fibonacci retracement. This candle was quite big compared to this candle here, as you can see, and I would not have taken this candle because it did not change to this turquoise blue color, but this first one did have the turquoise blue color, so that was a good one. I might have left this, but I would have gotten in for this other one here. But because the candle was a bit large, all I had to do was to take my Fibonacci tool, and let me take that out so that I'll show you what I did. So from the top I just threw it out like that. And now you see, so if I show you the settings of this, so this is all I have on my own settings. This is the only setting I use. Every other thing is turned off, as you can see. So this is just my set, so you can pause and take that. And then I just waited for a buy entry at the 50% level. I got in there, and once again I got my 50%, my 7.5 or 1.7, sorry, 1.7, and that was a good trade. And that was how I did yesterday. Two good trades. As you can see, we had one more here, but it was not on the level, so I left that one out. This did not come on the level, it came after, so I left that out. So that's how simple this strategy is. I'll keep showing you more videos in the future. Stay blessed.